I think we're live now. Are we live? I hope so. Anyway, I'm in my kitchen. I'm just going to get... look, that's what I've had. I'll start the stream with... This is what I've had already, so this is number 2. We'll just leave these there a second. Over here. I know what my life on a Saturday. Listen, I need to let my hair down at some point. Just so happens it's always a Saturday. And I'm drinking this Russian one. It's a rather, well, it's more expensive than my usual brand because my son bought me it for Mother's Day. You see, it's got... Here. Go for girl, good afternoon. Listen to this. This is a good sound. Isn't it? Chloe, good afternoon. Goldust, good afternoon. Happy Saturday, Rachel. Happy Saturday. There's my Lena. Happy Saturday, Lena. Hold on a minute. Get my... I'm getting a beverage. Listen. Oh my goodness, there's Shiny. Do you know what? You've become my 20th member, which means we can choose an emoji, guys. Maxine, good afternoon to you in Australia. Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, I'm glad you were waiting on me because you know what I'm like. Thank you, Chloe. That's so kind of you. That's okay. Yeah. So listen, now we can make a new emoji. What are we going to make? Yes, Elena, new so I could put that here. I might keep this bottle for that. I try and find songs, sounds, and everything. Everything I do, I'm tapping, rubbing, and but here I'm going to end up getting put out of a shop, aren't I? I'm going to go into a shop one of these times, right, and not realise that I'm standing hold something and I'm doing this. Oh, aye, that sounds good. And then putting up to my face. Oh, I like that. You know, I'm going to get put out of a shop. Somebody will think I've got some kind of mad fetish with things. Green Rose, good morning, afternoon to you. Tim, good afternoon, good afternoon. Listen, see if I say good morning, just roll with it, right? Lawrence! Lawrence, you're going to make me embarrassed now. That's my pal. That's my friend, so that's, aren't you? I'll call you just, will I just call you Lawrence? Will I just call you, right, okay. Well, Lawrence, you became my 20th member, which means I get to make a new emoji. And everybody knows my kind of emojis are the naughty kind of emojis. That's what we want. So I'm going to leave it up to everybody in the chat today. How about that? Wait till I get his fixed. These might fall off the table. Listen, we've got an empty today. Listen, we've got I'm going to prove it, right? Because some people think I've got folks stashed in my wardrobes and stuff like that. Oh, Aquaman, come in. See, there's nobody. It's just us. It's just us today. Let's have an absolute mad party. Elena, please stop me. Elena will be like, Linda. Oh, I don't know where the tattoo gun is. There's Miss Guy. I've not got my chat up. I can only see the chat here. And listen, see for my silver and gold members, if they want to come on live and chat, I'll try my best to figure out how I give you this link. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Here, as a miracle of actually, I'm going to juice you up. Well, not a minute, juice you. You ready for this juicing? See if you can feel it, right? Going to tell me if you can feel this. Tell me if you can feel this, right? I'm giving it to you. Right? That's it. I'm giving it to you because I love you so much. Yes, Sky, how did you know? Right, listen. Tell me if you feel this, right? Tell me if you feel it's ready. Oh, it's just at the edge there. Bam. See, these are all fainting now, and he's like, oh, I need a cigarette. Blueberry. I need a cigarette right now. I hope he's enjoyed that. Lawrence the tattoo. Lawrence, I've got a lot of tattoos. See, I know you're my friend. I know you're my friend on Facebook, right? See if you go to my Facebook and into my albums, it's got my tattoos. Right, there's a full album of tattoos, including one that's on my bottom. It's a cheeky wee one. I've got a cheeky wee one on my bottom that not a lot of people will only use. Only using some doctors and nurses, and my mum caught me with it, so that was my first tattoo. So I've got all them on it. So, and plus, everybody here will tell you in the chat room, I kind of done my own the other. I bought a bloody, listen, I bought a tattoo gun on eBay. Just as, I was going to bring these stars all the way down, just as well. I didn't. But I was holding onto the table with one hand and tattooing my neck with the other. Where is it? It's not that side. It's not that side. It's this side. I done this monstrosity right there when I was see, this is, listen, Saturdays are, listen, I need, like, you need to be here to watch me on a Saturday because I get up to stuff myself. I get up to stuff. Listen, see if any of us were together. Can you imagine it? Imagine the stuff I'd get. Listen, I'm telling you, we'd end up in jail. There, I said it. We would end up in jail. We'd be phoning our next of kin to see if we could get bail money. And and you'll be angry with me and go, "That's your fault. You got me in jail." And I'll just turn around and go, "Did you enjoy yourself, though?" Right, so see if you enjoyed it then. Elena, they're still not here, and I'm kind of hoping they're not, so I can try and get my money back. Because see if I get, because I know one of them's a colouring one. Who knew this? That the tattoo guns, they use different guns for shading and stuff like that. Who knew that? Until I became a tattoo expert a few weeks ago. You know what I mean? I'm sitting here as if I was Kat Von D. Kat Von D. I was sitting here, had the red lipstick and everything on. Here, I did, listen, I was better than Kat Von D at the time because I didn't need to wear gloves or put Vaseline on it or anything like that. I didn't need to do anything like that. I battered on in there with that tattoo gun. What could go wrong? Sky, I know I need somebody to save me. Now, my beautiful sister, I call her my sister as well because she's like a sister to me. Holly, that comes in, open-minded. You know, I'll be talking. I'll be telling her stuff, and I'll be like, I need help, and she'll send me prayers and stuff like that to help save my soul. Save my soul, because listen, see, whatever happens with me from now on in, it's God's will. That's it. It's God's will. What happens? I've left it totally up to Him. That's where I've got to in my life. I've just left it. I'm not even going to bother anymore. I'm just leaving it to God. What happens, happens. That's the way I'm rolling these days. Yous are witnessing a live. It's not breakdown. It's you couldn't even call it midlife crisis. I don't know what kind of crisis this is. Yous are witnessing this for a few months now. A few months this has been going on. And I'm still going for it. I'm still going. I think you all need to light an actual candle in church and please ask God to forgive me for all the sins that I've done. I ask Him every single day to forgive me. I've never wanted to be a bad girl. There's two bad girls here. There's bad girls that are like really nasty folk, right? You don't want to, but then there's bad girls, which I am. I'm that one. I'm the second one. You were an altar boy. Yeah, I went to mass and everything like that. But see, at the time, our priest was he was an alcoholic. The man, and I'm not meaning to be bad or anything, but he was. And every time we went for a communion, you could smell it was like whiskey, because I always remember it as a wee girl. He always smelled like whiskey. So there you go. That was the story. And this is listen, Lawrence. That'll tell you a story, right? Since you probably don't know this one, but this was back in the day. This was like early 80s, right? And we had just moved out for Easter house to the place that we are just now. And once we joined the parish and stuff like that, the priest came round. But this was the wee alcoholic priest. And he used to go round everybody's house in the parish, right? And get absolute hammered because he didn't need to pour a drink. As soon as he came into your house, my dad would say, "You want a wee half, Father?" And he'd go, "I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could, Jim. I don't know if I could." And my dad's going, "Go on, Father, have a little drink with us." And he'll go, "Oh, well, since you put it like that." Right, so the father would end up, he'd have his whiskey, and then the next thing, we're all on our knees in our living room, saying prayers and stuff like that. He's blessing the house. This went on for a while, right? And it got in, please God forgive us for this. We would see the father coming up the street, and my mum would be like, "There's Father Riley, everybody hide," right? We're in our own house like that. Me and my brother, we're a dab hand at hide and seek because we play it all the time. Do you know what I mean? We're hiding for the father. My mum's behind the couch and stuff like that. My dad's lying flat along the floor. Me and my brother in the broom closet like that, hiding. And you hear the door go, ch 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 ch. You're like, "Oh my God, it's the father. It's the father." Father's at the door. Oh my God, my mum's going, "Would you two stop it?" But this time, me and my brother have got the giggles. "Stop laughing in there. Father Riley's going to hear you." Chap, chap, chap. Oh my God. And I hear my mum going, "Is he not going away?" And me and my brother are cracking up. We're cracking up. Heather and Marcia. Oh, there's my favourite ladies in Vegas. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. So all that, me and my brother be cracking up in the closet and stuff. And then eventually he'll be looking through the letterbox and he's, "Hello, it's Father." He's in and all this, right? And we're all hiding. And then he would go to the next house. And we were like, "Right, you can come out now, you can come out." That's because I think my mum and dad were in, I don't know if his name was John Riley, Lawrence, but it was Father Riley. It was, and he was in our parish for a long time. We used to play hunting on Skye. That was one of our favourite pastimes. When my granny stayed across for the convent in Royston Hill, we used to play hunting on. But of course, my brother cheated at every single game that we ever played. Yeah. Do you know something? See, my school was the worst. We went, how people went days out to Ayr and stuff like that in beautiful places. People would go to like animal parks and all the rest of it. One of our school trips was to a convent, right? And none of us, we wanted to go to the seaside. Nothing against convents, if that's your thing. But see, as a child, I wanted to go to the beach. And we went to a convent to learn about nun stuff. That wasn't the best. That wasn't the best day out. Dogs are going crazy in the back, but let me just hold on a minute I've got business because I always do business, and I need to mark you down, Lawrence, because you're now a member and you get a shout out on a Saturday. Hold on a minute till I find the page. There we go. So now, listen, guys. See, while I'm doing this, going to talk among yourselves and figure out what kind of emojis want. Now I'm thinking like we could have a tiny policeman, because you know how I like that, or policewoman. I'm not faced. One of them. Hayley, good morning and good afternoon from Scotland. Figure out what kind of emoji. I want it kind of rude, but not so rude I'm going to get my channel terminated. I prefer to keep my channel and have something that we talk about, and I'll try my best to make it. And so you can talk while I do this. Hold on a minute. What was I doing? See, now I've lost. Oh, right, I was adding Lawrence. Okay. Oh, Caitlin and Charlene. Okay. God for girl, anything that you can think of. I'm leaving it completely up to you. That was my choice. See that? That was my choice. No, see if there was all yours and there was choices. Some people would be saying a unicorn or a rainbow and there was a fireman. Everybody would know that came from my mind, didn't they? My good. See, I get told on a regular basis I was going to hell. Lawrence, you can't get any worse than that. I get the belt also in Catholic school, so I did, for throwing a crane. But I got told I was going to hell, and they also explained what hell was like and how burning, and you know, and I couldn't sleep at night with thinking about this. Oh, how would we make the hand one? Yeah, how would we do that? I'm going to look, right? I'm going to look, because that's a good one. See if I can get that one. If you don't know it, this means a sexy time, right? See if you ever see me going like this on a video. It means sexy, and I got it from Borat. It's just so that I can carry on doing videos without getting taken off YouTube. I'm walking a thin line these days. I'm getting warnings for Facebook and everything. Like, see, see, I'm off in one. Wait to wet my whistle. My whistle needs a wet. Go for girl. That is a good one. I'll see what other people say, but that one's the one I'm thinking about. Borat's excellent. But I mean, Borat is, and you know, he's under the line. There's a line in Borat's actually slightly under the line, but that's how we love him. Gutter talk, yes. Jenny, did you get your hair done? See, I'm missing the chat. I'm off from one. Hold on a minute. Oh, you're doing your hair. Oh, red. Oh, Jenny, that's going to be beautiful. Red. I'm into the blue here. It matches my mood right now. See what I mean? Listen, this is like I'm messaging you all right now. My hair's blue because of all you guys. Yous make me feel blue. How am I doing? How's that? How's my flirting skills? Have they improved any? My primary school was St John Ogilvy's. I went to St John Ogilvy's and then I went to St Lucy's. So I did. So that was my sense. And my just for shits and giggles, my confirmation name and all that. You know how my confirmation name is Rose. Is my confirmation name? There you are. Oh, and I've got a wee picture in my first Holy Communion, but we'll get into that or not. Let's get the baby pictures can wait. Elena, that's good though that your hair's like that. If you wanted, you could do all different colours in your hair, and it would take really good. Right, listen. I want to say thank you to the following people before I forget. I can put the book down because you know what I mean. Because you are in my club and stuff like that, or Caitlin and Charlene, you send me a little donation every month in my PayPal, and I want to say thank you very much for that. Lawrence, thank you for your wee PayPal donation the other day. That was very much appreciated, and you didn't need to do that, but thank you so much for that. So Lawrence, thank you for being in my member, my wee group. Golfer girl, my gorgeous golfer girl. There she is, look. These are also gorgeous. Thank you so much. Elena, there's my Elena. Thank you, Elena, for always being there as well. So, sometimes I'm in Elena's DM going, oh God, what am I like? She puts up with a lot here. See, that caught my eye. A fireman on a pole. Golfer girl, you're getting my blood pressure up now. My blood pressure, I can feel it. Elena, thank you so much. Vera, my gorgeous Vera, thank you. Lisa in Canada, thank you, Lisa in Canada. Sassy and sweet, thank you very much. Mystical, thank you, sweet Mystical. Peggy Sue, thank you very much, Peggy Sue. Jenny, there, look at Jenny, but she's got a beautiful red hair. Jenny, I would do an ASMR video with your red hair, just doing things like that to you. Thank you so much, Jenny. Celia, my gorgeous Celia, has been going through a hard time as well. Thank you so much, Celia. My gorgeous M, thank you, my sweet M. Keely, gorgeous, gorgeous Keely, thank you so much. Stacey, the sparkling star, thank you, sweet Stacey. Angela, thank you very much. Lydia, thank you so much. My gorgeous Joyce, thank you, Joyce. Phoenix, thank you, sweet Phoenix. Sloth Queen, thank you very much. And thank you for the super chat the other day as well. That was very kind. Ralph, thank you. And Christy, thank you very much. Thank you guys for all being in the little club. But I think we're either going to have a fireman on a pole, or if I can get that, on any sexy time. Elena, you should embrace. I embraced mine's for a while, but mine's was I was like a natural X-Man. Right? I could have been in Jean-Luc Picard's school. I had a wee bit of grey, and it was just seems to be circulated on this area of my hair. Remember, and then I went blue. I thought I'm never dyeing my hair again. And then look what happened. And I've got more, and I've got bleach in there, which is that. Listen, this is what we need to watch tonight. I've got bleach. I've got hair bleach in there. I could be bleaching the whole lot of my head tonight. This is the thing we need to watch. I need to be careful. Oh, Jenny, my gorgeous Jenny. Thank you so much. Sky, I know, see whatever. Thank you, Lawrence. See whatever emoji that I find that I want. You've got to shrink it. You've got to shrink it right down, and it takes me a good 5 minutes. And see, when I do it, I think, who am I being able to make stuff like that? I'm like, my God. Jenny, I know I shouldn't be bleaching my hair today, but you know what it's like. I get bored. I'll be sitting like, do you know what I need? Forget the blue, let's go platinum. Elena will be like, no. She'll be sending me a wee text tonight. Is the bleach locked up? I know what it is though. I can take it. I know what it is. See, if I was to lock it up, I'd still know where it was, and I would go and get it. I'm not doing it tonight. Can't be bothered. Oh, thank you, Green Rose. Thank you so much. For art, did I not say good afternoon to you? I'm a terrible person. Good afternoon for art. I hope you're doing good today. Hope you're having a nice Saturday. Lawrence, say that just now, but you know, listen. I'm not even going to kid on. I'm a handful. I'm a lot to take. I'm a lot to take. I've got a lot of feelings. You see, I believe that's what it is. It's the feelings I've got. I've got too many feelings, so I do. Haley, you start. Oh my goodness, Haley, this is going to be the next chapter of your life, and it's going to be a wonderful chapter. You're going to go there on Monday, and you're going to do your job fantastic, and you're going to feel good. And this is going to be a new chapter of your life. I can see it. Yeah, for art, it's been rubbish here as well. I'll show you. I don't know how to do this blooming StreamYard thing. It's not that. It doesn't look that great. It looks as if it's going to rain, actually. But we're meant to be getting summer next week. We're meant to be getting... Summer's meant to start in Scotland next week. Here, I've got shorts and all that ready to go. I've got my binoculars and stuff because it'll be taps off weather, and I need to see what's going on, what's walking by my window for safety reasons. See, the Sky, I wouldn't put a bet on it that nothing... See, I would not put a bet on it that tonight I wouldn't be up to naughty stuff, because I've got probably 100% chance of naughtiness happening. And immediate, intimate, naughty stuff. How do you say right now? Posh. I'm always looking for the posh words. They always sound good coming from somebody like me. If I talk to somebody that is intelligent though, and I do some big words, I drop some big words in there, and then they blabber on all this stuff, and I'm like, oh right, aye, that thingy, the thingy, then the thing that goes into the thing, right? I know what you're talking about. No idea what they're saying. Right over my head. 2 heat wave. We've had a couple of days for. I don't think we could call it heat wave. We've had like a couple of days of good heat. That's what we've had. And listen, God will be up there going, I've gave you a couple of days. Do you know what I mean? Enjoy it. The rain will be back tomorrow. That's how everybody, I swear to God, see anybody that comes to Scotland, apart from like the Irish and the Welsh and English, because their kind of climate's the same as ours, but people that from overseas that come to Scotland, one of the first things they always says, it's very green, isn't it? It's because it never stops raining. Never stops raining. But we should be used. But listen, that's our conversation. See, when you come over here as well, wherever you are, and you come over to Scotland, be prepared for a lot of weather talk. Even now, see, as soon as I got up the gym to do my swimming and stuff, that's the first thing we talk about is the weather. Well, the weather today, aye, doesn't matter what weather it is. Oh, it's a wee bit windy, isn't it? It's a bit breezy. I'll be able to get a washing out in the washing line. We just love talking about the weather. See, when it's warm, it's too warm, isn't it? See, if it's cold, it's too cold. See, if it's just nice, it's a wee bit windy. It's never perfect. Oh, no, Elena, me, my mum, and wee Peter, when we went to Florida, what year was that? 2015 was the last time I was in Florida. And it was in May, right? This was in May. It was burning. It was absolutely burning. We were hiding out in shops just to get a bit of air conditioning. It was so warm. I thought I don't know how you could survive without air conditioning units. Oh, Maxine, is it winter where you're down south, you're in the southern hemisphere. I'm drinking Russian flavouring and lilt. See, we've got a lot of code words in this channel because YouTube frown about a few things that I say. So we're not really allowed to say alcoholic drinks and stuff like that, but mine's is the Russian kind. You know, you get the Scotch kind and you get like the French kind, which is Skies. And Sky that's in the chat, and French wine, you'll hear me say monk's wine, and that's the finest. In Scotland, that's the finest wine. So I tell you. Yeah, I love Billy Connolly. Oh my God. Billy Connolly is a treasure, isn't he? I'm always terrified to look in the paper in case that man's not doing well, because was it Parkinson's disease or something that he had? Sky's not happy now. Sky's like, I do not want to be associated with that kind of wine, if you can call it that. That kind of paint stripper right there. Sky's in the creme de la creme of wine country. Oh, Billy Connolly. Do you know the funniest thing too was, see the stories that he told? It was all absolute. Here, people say that to me though, right? I've been telling these my stories, and I get people saying, enough, Blueberry. Quite frankly, enough of the stories. I'm going. Nobody believes you. They're all bull crap. Somebody had said bull crap, and I'm thinking, like, I'm swearing on my children's like the stories I tell you are true. This is just the kind of stuff that happens in my life. Stuff happens all the time. It just seems to centre about me. I'm a magnet to stuff. The Riddle Man, all that's absolutely true. Lie detector me or do things with my face, slow it down and see. It's all true. The Riddle Man. But Billy Connolly as well, he told a lot of stories and people probably think they're not true. Oh, Lawrence, he's an icon, no matter, and he loved. You know, one of the countries he absolutely loved was Australia. Sky, I know somebody said my accent. Lawrence, you don't know this, right? But somebody had come on here and went, I'm starting to wonder if she's Scottish after all. After about 7 years or something. 7 years. I've managed to do a drive about my town with signposts and everything all about, right? I talk to everybody. People know my address and stuff. Elena sent me a beautiful Christmas present last Christmas. And here, this is a great one, Elena. I tell everybody this story. She'd said to me, I'm sending you a Christmas gift. Please don't open the Amazon box. If you open the Amazon box, you're going to know what the present is, right? And I says to her, right, I will not open the Amazon. I says the whole Amazon box will go straight under my Christmas tree, right? So I was waiting and she says, the parcel should be here shortly. So I'm sitting looking and this man walks on my grass, which is a bit rude. Don't be walking on my grass. Maybe I'm, but anyway, he walked along my grass. Like, who's the Amazon guy? So I open my front door and he's shouting, alcohol. I have alcohol. Alcohol for Linda. Alcohol. I said, aye. I'm Linda and it's alcohol. And he went, alcohol. He said to me, is it for immediate consumption? I swear on my kids' lives. Is it for immediate consumption? I felt cheeky. I thought, what cheeky get? It doesn't matter. What's the word? Is it if it's immediate? Here, maybe he wants me to say, well, it was for immediate consumption, but I've got nobody in here to consume it. So me and the girls are all having a laugh because I'm like, here, can you imagine that was a thing in Glasgow? Here, I'm going to get absolutely consumption out my nut. I'm going to be consuming stuff out my nut tonight. You're getting consumed tonight? Aye, man. I am getting consumed. I'm getting consumed, I know. But he ruined the surprise. So I had to send Elena a wee thing saying, thank you very much for my Russian flavouring. Because I knew what it was. Alcohol. I know what it is. How did you know? I told her. I was like, I'm sorry, but the guy gave you know, is it for, and I did say to him, see when he said, was it for immediate consumption? I says, no, it's a Christmas gift. You've ruined the surprise now, stranger. Go and, do you know what I felt like saying? There's a group of weans out there. There's a group. Go and tell them about Santa. Go and tell them Santa's not real. The group of weans out there. Although everybody watching Santa is true. I've kissed Santa and been through the shopping mall, and I'm not kidding. Immediate, Maxine. Immediate. What's it? Here, he's a delivery driver. What does it matter to him if it was for immediate consumption or if I was going to wait 10 minutes? I don't know. Venue, but oh, my son loves him. I've never really seen him, but my son loves Lemmy. I think it's more his it's not time zone. What am I trying to say here? See, I'm more like old school, like Billy Connolly and stuff. Saying that, I love Kevin Bridges. If you haven't watched Kevin Bridges, have a wee look at him. He's hilarious and he tells it absolutely true as it is, which makes it even funnier. This is the way we live, guys. Go for girl, no. See, I mean, my God, and here, and he's shouting alcohol. I thought, keep your voice down. The neighbours are going to hear. She's a mad drinker in that house. I only drink on a Saturday. You know that. I drink on a Saturday. That's what I do. This is my thing on a Saturday. Do you know what I mean? Alcohol. Fucking shut up. Can you imagine I done that to him? Shh, keep your voice down. Here, God forbid I order a vibrator for that company. Can you imagine it? Wiggling it along the vibrator for here. That's not my name. I don't know who's that. I don't know who's that. Somebody's at the prank with me. Give me it in. Bring it in. Somebody was pretending. Take it off and batter the delivery guy over the head. But here, have you ever been beat up with one of these? Guy away. Oh, Lemmy's a really nice guy. We fell out, so he's not. I'm with you, Lawrence. If you fell out with him, then Green Rose, yeah, I know. Do you know where I would see if I was to pick anywhere in England? Although I've stayed in Bristol and Coventry because I had aunties and uncles there. But I would love to see if I was a billionaire or something like that. Kent looks beautiful. See the whole Darling Buds of May thing, Catherine Zeta-Jones and all that. I would love a wee place like that, just in the country, just away from, not necessarily away from people, but just away from like, traffic and stuff like that. Because I still like to see people. I mean, I don't want to be completely cut off, but oh my god, Kent looks beautiful. I mean, it does. But we complain in Scotland, but do you know something? We've not got any really dangerous weather. We had the Hurricane Ballbag, we had him, but see, other places, especially over in America, the States, that have got tornadoes and hurricanes and all this kind of stuff. We don't get that here, so we just get rubbish weather every day, so. Do you know something, Lawrence? Life's too short to be holding grudges. I've learned that after my cancer battle and things like that. Do you know something? It's better to say, I'd see if I do something wrong. I don't wait days now before I apologise. I apologise immediately for the stuff that I do, because life is too short. Look at the guy that was playing football the other week, run about the pitch 1 minute, next minute he's taking a heart attack. Oh, Elena, are they doing a remake of the? Oh my God, see if they are. I had such a crush on Catherine Zeta-Jones. I did. I had a crush on her. I like a bit of both sometimes. This is everybody knows that. See, that's probably frowned upon me saying that, but that's the way I feel. Be a mass unsubscribe. Unsubscribe to her. Many Saturdays as this now we've had to listen to her talking rubbish, making stories up. Yes, see when they tell you that you've got cancer, the first thing you think about is, I'm dying, right? When I got told I had cancer, I thought, right, okay, I'm dead, basically, that's me dead now. Because you think that, but they've got so, and especially now, they've got a lot more things than what they had when I had it. But I remember the doctor telling me that, and I swear it was like a movie and it was like a Pink Floyd song, Comfortably Numb. Right, I love that song, but it means a lot to me now because I'm looking at a doctor and his lips are moving, and I've not got a clue what the man's saying to me. His lips are moving, and the whole time my inner monologue is just rabbiting on about dying and not seeing any grandkids and not seeing my kids get married and not being able to do this. No, all that just, all these flashes are going through your brain, just flash, flash, flash. And then they were handing me leaflets. I was taking the leaflets off them. See, when I got out, I said to my dad, what was it they were saying, Dad? I had no idea what they were saying. No idea. So see, since all of that experience, right? Money doesn't mean, I mean, my bills are paid. As long as my bills are paid, I'm fine. That's the only thing I want money for. I'm not after Louis Vuitton bags and stuff like that. I like sitting outside and listening to the birds. I like when it's autumn and the leaves are falling off the trees and I'm standing on them and they're all crunching underneath my feet. I love I love winter when it's snowing and I'm sitting with a hot chocolate looking out the window. These things are cost zero. And when you're going through a crisis like cancer and stuff like that, that's the only thing that matters. You're not sitting in a hospital. I was not sitting in a hospital bed thinking, that was a fantastic carpet I just bought at £1,000. The carpet's immaculate. I was thinking about memories that I had with my kids and times and funny things that they'd done and a kiss and a smell and a cuddle. That's now, and that's why I done this channel. So if I can give you some of that, some people that maybe money's been in their mind, and I know you need money to survive, but it's not the most. The most important thing is your family and stuff like that. Beck, I don't know who. She'd probably be my crush as well. Golf for girl. Who am I kidding? I don't know who she is, but I've probably got a crush on her as well. Yeah, Dylan Buds and me. Catherine Zeta was beautiful. Elena, what did let me see? Am I on top chart? I think I'm on bloody top chart. I'm in top chart. What am I doing? I've only been doing this how long? Oh, she was I like a bit of vampire action. I'm not going to lie. I like a bit of vampire action. Do you know who I liked in the vampires? Might be surprised, right? See the one Winona Ryder was in. Right, I know a lot of people are thinking that new one with the young guy. Right? No. See the one with Winona Ryder, and it's the guy, and he goes back in time, and he's got a top hat and all this kind of stuff going on. I was thinking, you can bite my neck if you want. I'll give you. Do you want any kind of cream? A wee bit of salt and pepper for you? There's the spot. Hold on, I'll season it for you there, mister. I'll see you batter in. I liked him. I don't know his name. I have no idea what the man's name is, but he was good looking. I liked him. Yes, Maxine, these are the three things in life that not everybody sees. I think everybody's got blinkers on and they can only see one thing and they need them off to see the beauty. The one thing I noticed was how beautiful this world is we stay in. Right, and I'm talking even if you just look up into the sky and the clouds are going by and making shapes and stuff like that, and the smell in the air, and somebody's got a barbecue going. These kind of things are the best things. Gary Oldman, is that the name of the man, or is that the man's name? I don't know his name, but here I'm giving him a. He's got a cravat. That's what they call that, isn't it? A cravat. He's got one of them on and a top hat and stuff. I wouldn't be on him long. I'm not going to lie. See, I'm starting to get into the gutter. The gutter's calling me. The gutter's saying, "Come in now. It's time for you to come in. Let it all out." Be prepared. Be prepared for incoming messages. Please don't stop talking. See if I bombard you with stuff. Don't stop talking to me. It's just a Saturday. Tomorrow I'll wake up like, I can't believe I was doing all that. And by Monday I'll be back to normal. Oh, see, I've never watched Underworld. I'll need to watch that for our. I need to watch that. What's going on with my gold dust? Gold dust, I love you. I don't know what you're going through, but I love you anyway. You know that I love you. Steampunk. I don't even know what steampunk is. The only punk I was ever into, but see, there was actually quite a few. There was Alina. I know at this point I'm just fancying everybody. Just. I loved Adam and the Ants. They were my thing. Late 70s, early 80s, Adam Ant. Right, I loved him. But I also loved like the Clash, the Cure and things like that. You know, that was my moody phase. You know, everything was black, just black. I had Madonna hair, but everything was black and I was moody about everything. Everything was moody. That was that phase. And then I got into my like a virgin phase and I was all colourful and stuff like that with rah-rah skirts. The height of fashion I was. The height of fashion. Oh, Elena, I loved Adamant. Here, listen, see if you haven't watched this. I'd advise you to maybe watch it. You might enjoy it. And it's on YouTube and it's called The Madness of Prince Charming. And it goes into Adamant. His name was Stuart Goddard. Well, his name is Stuart Goddard. Terry, good afternoon to you. And he had mental problems that he had. And they go into all his kind of mental health and stuff like that. And it's really, really good to watch because this man didn't drink or smoke or take drugs. and he problems for a long time. But it goes right back into his childhood when he was a wee boy in school and stuff like that. So it's called the Madness of Prince Charming. See if you haven't got anything to watch tonight, you should watch that. Kylie Minogue. Oh, Kylie Minogue's great. Kylie Minogue was my role model. Elena, see, when I was going through the breast cancer, I was looking at pictures of her because she'd lost her hair and all the rest and survived. Pearl Harbor, I've not seen that one either. Yeah, I just wore black. See, people used to say I looked like a pint of Guinness because I just wore black, and then it was like the Madonna hair on top. So anyway, guys, I think I'm going to go now because I'm needing a toilet and stuff like that. I need to look. I've not. I'm going to get my music on and I'm going to do a bit of dancing in my living room myself. That's sad, isn't it? That's a bit sad. Anyway, listen, I hope you have a wonderful evening. I hope you enjoy yourself this Saturday, and I hope you have a lovely day tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be, lying in my bed watching things and eating Chinese food. That's what I like to do on a Sunday. So have a wonderful night, everybody, and I will be back again on Monday. And I love you all very, very much. I'm going to try and get. Is it there? Where is his camera? Right, it's there. I'm going to give you a kiss. No, see, it's just not happening. I love you all. Bye, everybody.